So let me get back to this. The first week of March, my travels took me to Sweden. I was in Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden. And as y'all know, while I was in Stockholm, Sweden, my daughter, baby Smurf, she decided to quote unquote expose me while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. While I was in Stockholm, Sweden, the woman who I contracted with to care for my mother turned out to be a demon in disguise and is now one of my top haters and detractors. So I just think it's very fortuitous that Stockholm, Sweden, and shout out to all my Stockholm, Sweden Africans. Thanks to all my Stockholm, Sweden Africans. I just find it interesting that my daughter and this Kansas City hood rat, that both of them were in the works against me at the same time.
Okay, it wasn't at the same time either, but again, he's trying to paint the narrative that Lanae and his daughter are somehow conspiring against him. He's really out there.
Now, I do care for my mother, who I love more than anything in this world.
See the body language, self-soothing? See what he did there? Look closely.
Interesting that my daughter and this Kansas City hood rat, that both of them were in the works against me at the same time. Now, I do care for my mother.
See that right there? Self-soothing. Now you can also look at the thumb. Okay, because Lanae talked about how his mother was saying that she broke his thumb.
Who I love more than anything in this world. And for those of you who care for your parents, you understand where I'm coming from.
Right, this is to get sympathy. Again, he's over in Africa right now, not taking care of his mother.
This is information that I didn't want to share, but I think it is appropriate to the conversation. Finish this conversation now. I'll finish it later because we do have some things getting done today. So, I do not know if my firstborn is still with us in the flesh or not. People have been texting me that she may have unalived herself. God forbid. I'm going to hope for the best that no such thing has happened. And I'm going to speak to baby Smurf situation in a minute. I'm going to
see that's sad in of itself. He's not even concerned whether or not she's alive or not. Why would he even get online and talk like that? Wouldn't you want to know that? He doesn't care. That's crazy.
Speak to that. But I just want to lay the groundwork by saying that all of this began while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. All of this began while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. All of this began while I was in Stockholm, Sweden. So I've been taking care of my mother for the past 7.5 years.
Yeah, see the self-soothing behavior here. Now his nephew said something a little bit different though. Okay, but it is what it is. We'll just say 7 years.
Spring of 2018. Many of y'all know that in January of 2018, after returning from my second trip to Japan and China, in January of 2018, after returning from my second trip to Japan and China, I had to stand trial with charges that were put upon me by the Pennsylvania State Board of Psychology that were motivated by YouTubian struggle streamers and Dr. Umar detractors. Y'all remember that? My mother was hospitalized. My mother has multiple sclerosis.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Multiple sclerosis, okay? She's diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. We've always known that, but it didn't begin to affect.
Yeah, by the way, we got 1,800 people up in the building. Shout out to the Cookie Crush Chats, Undefeated. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you're enjoying the show. And if you haven't gotten your vote in, go ahead and make sure you vote for the poll that I have up there in the chat room. Okay, thank you all so much. Let's go.
Until more recently. So anyway, when my mother was hospitalized, I knew that I would be the child of 7 who would take it upon myself to step up and take care of my mother. And after 60 days away from home, my mother finally came home the day before Baby Smurf's birthday, 2018. And I've been caring for my mother for 7.5 years ever since. I have done a great job caring for my mother. When my mother came home, she was on all these meds. The doctor got her off of all the meds. When she came home, mom had different situations going on. She got off of all that. Medications no longer necessary. I'm not perfect, but in my 7.5 years, I have done a great job with my mother. And I can say that most of the time.
Yeah, he's lying. I mean, it's so sad this guy gets up here lying like this. And even the medication, why even bring that up? You know, I think Umar lobbied to get her off of medication because he's like that, right? ADHD and all this other stuff, you know, medication. He said something else too, though. He said that real quick, as the child of 7. Didn't he say 7, Cook Crochet? And this is what I mean by the numbers and crunching numbers in the research. And this is something that I thought was true before, but ultimately I told people I'm going to hold back on that. Did he say 7 in the chat room? If she has 7 children, that would be 5 with Jamal, 1 outside of Jamal, which would be another son, and then an older daughter. Yeah, that would be 7 that Umar's talking about. And then Jamal has 3. And then 1, which would get up to 11. Yeah. So, because I've heard Umar say 10, and I've heard him say 11, that he has siblings. So the reason I'm bringing that up, and this is something that people, I don't even want to really want to, well, you know what? I'm not even going to go there because if Umar is the oldest male, but he has an older sister, and that means that his mama had a child before Umar. You guys crunch the numbers, and you realize, but anyway, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'll leave it right there. Let's keep going.
When my mother had a situation, it was because of the aides in the caregivers. It was because of the aides in the caregivers. And so normally, and for those of y'all who care for your parent, you know how tough it is to find decent, professional, reliable.
This guy, he has 6 degrees talking about professional.
Confidential help, right? Decent, professional, reliable, comprehensive help, right? And so, let me see something here.
See, they're going in on him right here.
I'm going to turn off the comments, brothers and sisters. I have to. There's just too much ignorance in my feed. This is the first live I've ever done where I had to turn off the comments. I just turned off the comments because I'm talking seriously and we still got idiots. So this is going to be without any comments. You can text message me if you have a question or a comment. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. You can text message me at 215-989-9858. So, whenever I don't have a dependable, responsible, reliable, confidential aide to care for my mom, I cancel events because my mother always comes first. My mother always comes first. I was supposed to keynote the Florida A&M University Black Psychology Conference a few months ago. I canceled it because I didn't have anyone that I would trust to care for mother available at that time. I had to cancel Congo last week, and y'all know how much I wanted to go to the Congo. I had been waiting for that. I had to cancel because mom comes first. When I went to Sweden, there was a young lady who I met because she invited me to Kansas City to speak at an event. So her and her son drove me from Omaha, Nebraska to Kansas City to speak. I believe the event was on December 3rd, 2023. I believe the event was on December 3rd, 2023.
Okay. Yeah, I'm back, everyone. Okay, we got to get going here. We only really have 30 minutes. Hope we can get to the whole thing. Here we go.
I believe the event was December 3rd, 2023. And we had the event. We stayed in contact through text message. And ultimately, at the top of this year, maybe late last year, but if I'm not mistaken, I saw her privately 3 times inside of the same Philadelphia hotel after hours for no more than 2 or 3 hours. I repeat, I saw her 3 times in a hotel after hours for only a few hours. 3 times. There's a small chance that it was 4 times.
See how the narrative is spinning? And now it's almost 4 times.
There's no chance that it was 5 times. I'm going to repeat this. Did you need me, boss? Are you good? Okay. So I saw her 3 times inside of a Philadelphia hotel after hours for about 3 or 4 hours. That's it. The total private time she and I spent could not have exceeded 12, 15, 20 hours max. Total.
You said 12, 15. It goes all the way up to 20.
Time across these 3 visits, maybe 4, but I'm almost certain it was 3. No more than 12 to 15, maximum of 20 hours. When it was time for me to go to Sweden, this young lady told me that she would not mind coming to care for my mother. I assured her that I would pay her, and I did pay her. And this is going to be important when I bring up the attorney in a minute, because I consulted with an attorney in Kansas City who told me that if I can prove that I paid her to care for my mother, then she can be charged with HIPAA violations for discussing my mother's personal, sensitive.
Okay, by the way, we discussed this during the last live stream. We covered the part of this video, and it wouldn't apply to Lanae, because Lanae is not licensed. The other thing too is I have a video where Umar did a live Black Parent teleconference, and he was going over the IEP of this young girl, and the mother was sitting on the couch, and the little girl was holding the phone the whole time. It was like over almost an hour, and she's standing up holding the phone the whole time. It was a live stream. Y'all, anyone remember this? Hit number 1. Hit the 1. The point that I'm bringing up is that Umar, that was a HIPAA violation. Going all her business. And see, you're the one who's supposed to be licensed, right? A licensed school psychologist, as it were. Okay, but you engaged in that there. So what I'm getting at is that in addition to Umar being wrong about his analysis of a HIPAA violation, he's engaged in HIPAA violations himself. Okay, and that video was crazy too. I could not believe that he had that little girl holding that phone, because they didn't have no tripod, and the mama is sitting on the couch with Umar and telling all the little girl's business. Okay, all right, let's go.
Medical information without permission. So this attorney said, if I can prove that I paid her, which means this was business, this was a business transaction, you paid her to care for your mother, and all.
Yeah, it was also, Umar, you were having sex with her too, though. Don't forget not to put that in there.
Although she included plenty of lies in her narrative, although she included plenty of exaggerations and fallacies and untruths in her narrative, the mere fact that she purported to discuss your mother's personal sensitive information makes her guilty of HIPAA.
What's up, Eric?
And if we can prove that she in fact violated HIPAA law by discussing my mother's business, she can be fined, and she can also be jailed, and she can also be prevented permanently from ever working in the human services field again. An attorney told me that. So I have to pay him, okay, the retainer fee, and he's going to pick it up from here. So she could go to jail for what she did against my mother, discussing her personal business. I thought parents were off limits. I thought parents were off limits. I thought parents were off limits. But I guess when you that trifling, when you that low down, when you're that deceptive and manipulative, nothing is off limits. So anyway, brothers and sisters,
Talk about herself.
she said, I can care for your mother. She won my confidence. I said, let's do it. So she cared for my mother twice. The weekend I was in Eastern Michigan University, that was 3 nights. And she cared for my mother for the week that I was in Stockholm, Sweden. I believe that was 5 or 6 nights. Okay? Eastern Michigan University, Stockholm, Sweden. I paid her both times. She never spent time with me in my mother's house because I don't spend time with women in my mother's house.
Okay, that's a lie too. In addition to Lanae saying that he does, the mama said that told Lanae that he does, and the mama also told the nephew that he does. Okay, hit the one.
Business is business. Personal is personal. I got her a hotel.
No, you were having sex with her. That's personal. It's all personal, Umar. Cut it out.
I Ubered her over to the home. When she got to the home, I went over instructions with her. I went to the airport. When I got back,
seeing the cell suit and the rubbing him with the ear
from both trips, I Ubered her to a hotel, and then she flew out. I paid for her flight. I paid for her hotel. Business was business. Personal was personal. So, after returning from Sweden, I was very disappointed in the care that my mother was given. After returning from Sweden, I was very disappointed in the care that my mother was given. I'm not going to go into detail over the egregious lack of regard and concern she displayed for my mother. I'm not going to go over that. That's too personal. But I was very disappointed and I was guilty. Whenever my mother isn't
you were guilty of what, Umar?
Properly cared for, I take on that shame. I take on that blame. But I said to myself.
Notice how he says, I don't take responsibility though. Wow, that's deep right there. Right? He doesn't take responsibility for it. He never holds himself accountable for anything.
You can never use this woman again to care for your mother.
Yeah, speaking of HIPAA, this is the video that I was referring to earlier. It's from September 20th of 2018.
But he's the one who has the phone, but it's not me.
Oh.
The only live. We on?
I
think we are. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
You good?
6 people just joined. Yep.
Okay. So we good. Good evening, brothers and sisters. This is Dr. Umar Johnson. I am live in South Jersey, and today I'm going to be conducting my very first live Black parent consultation. The reason we're doing this live is we want to give you guys an opportunity to learn about some of the issues that we're having in school, public, parochial, charter, and independent school, as it relates to protecting our children. Although most of the time we're talking about saving our sons, tonight we're going to be talking about saving one of our daughters, one of our beautiful Black princesses. So tonight's consult is going to focus on one of our young ladies. This is not a therapy session. That is not a psychological evaluation. And we want to thank the mom, the mother, our sister, the queen here, for being gracious enough to let you guys in her home to hear this conversation, in hopes that if there's some other Black parents out there going through the same thing that she's going through, you'll be able to learn about some strategies, some techniques, some laws, and some steps that you can take to help protect your children as she's learning to protect hers. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Good evening. How you doing today, young lady?
Good evening, Dr. Umar Johnson.
All right.
Somebody said, please.
Now, you can't be talking because you taping. Okay. Now, tell me a little bit about what's going on.
Okay, and she's taping and standing this whole time. This video goes for 57 minutes and 12 seconds. And they're going through her paperwork. They're telling all the little girl's business. Talk about a HIPAA violation, Umar.
So I began to distance myself from this woman. So let me back up again. She saw me 3 times privately. She cared for my mother 2 other times. 5 total contacts. 3 of them were private. Brothers and sisters, without being too vulgar, those 3 private contacts basically consisted of her gummy bearing my Shango. She gummy beared the Shango. That's basically what she did. It was a jump off. Hood rat jump off. That's all it was. Fellatio. 3 fellatio sessions.
Boy, this guy, you 50. Why are you talking like this? But even still, why are you having these types of relations if it's just a jump off with the whatever gummy, whatever he says?
I came to visit. She wanted to police the Prince of Pan Africanism. So it happened. 3 fellatio sessions. I'm not proud to say that.
This guy, boy, he ain't got no shame.
And then, of course, quote unquote caregiver. I put caregiver in quotes because she did anything but care for my mother. Anyway, this was the first week of March, Sweden. I come back from Sweden. I'm disappointed. Can't work with this woman no more. Can't take care of my mother. I can't mess with you. I started to distance myself from her. On June the 25th, the last moon that we had, I do my Art of Dialogue interview. I'm coming out of my Art of Dialogue interview and my phone is blowing up. There's a woman on Pastor Bussy's page claiming that y'all was in a 2.5-year relationship, that you were in love with her, that you wanted to marry her, that you wanted her to have your child. You were in a 2.5-year relationship with her. You were in love with her. You wanted to marry her. You wanted her to have your child.
Oh, let's see him. Look at him. Look at this guy. Boy, he's something else.
You were in a 2.5-year relationship with her. You wanted to marry her. You was in love with her.
Here
and
you go.
wanted her to be your wife. Brothers and sisters, I have women who look way better than her.
He said Pastor B. That's what he said. It's funny though. It is.
Who have done more for me in my life than she ever could.
Okay.
Who I wasn't in love with. Who I didn't want to make my wife. Who I didn't want to have my baby. So this woman, this Kansas City thought, this Jezebel, this jump off, this smash and grab,
He got some nerve.
spent 3 times with me. Not 3 nights, because I never spent the night. I never spent the night with.
Listen, I know that's not true. Lanae, I ain't gonna pull that up. I ain't gonna do that.
I never spent a night with her in my life.
Again, he lying right there. I know for sure. You see Umar with the self-soothing?
I saw her 3 times. And 3 times, all of which, if I'm not mistaken,
Here you go.
were during the first quarter of 2025. 3 times, and I'm in love with her. 3 times I want to marry her. 3 times I
Yeah, remember they were corresponding with each other for a year though. See, he doesn't tell all that.
want her to have my baby. 3 times, and we were in a 2.5-year relationship, brothers and sisters.
Okay, she never said that they were in a 2.5-year relationship either, Umar. You just, boy, he be lying so much. What's up, Dave? A homeless person can't use someone as a jump off. Oh my God. Dave, don't do that to Umar. A homeless person can't use someone as a jump off. She used you, sir. She went home to a bed. You pulled a gym mat. Oh my God. Oh, don't do that. Umar pulled a gym mat over your body. I thought you were gonna say that he put the gym mat over to sleep on it. No. In true Pookie fashion, In true Pookie fashion, he put a gym mat over his body. Then he went to sleep. Damn. Well, this gotta be the funniest. This gotta be the funniest comment I've seen this month. I really thought you were gonna say he put the gym mat over and laid down on it. I can see Umar pulling the gym mat over his body and going to sleep. Boy, Cookie Crush chat is undefeated. Wow. Thanks, Dave, for the super chat. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. We got to start winding this down. Wow, look at these numbers. We got 1,800 people. We had 1,800 people in the building. Shout out to the Cookie Crush chat. Make sure you get your vote in. If you're enjoying the show, hit the like button. Here we go.
Brothers and sisters.
Oh, man.
Brothers and sisters, but it gets worse. She told Pastor Bussy.
Huh?
She told Pastor Bussy. And let me say this about Pastor Bussy. Rainbow Bunny.
Here you go.
Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Bunny, has been cyber stalking me for 10 years.
It hasn't been 10 years. Umar, stop.
People have asked me to put a stop to him legally. I had 2 attorneys who sent him cease and desist.
Okay, he did send me a cease and desist, but it wasn't 2 attorneys. It was 1. It was a white attorney.
And he did not cease and desist. Those attorneys did not live in Utah where he lives.
Okay, so he's talking about me because I was like, why is he calling me? But I stay in the state of Utah, so he's talking about me here. But see, I talked about this the last time because we were trying to figure out like who is he talking about. The thing is that he gives my state. Okay, the thing though with Umar is that he has a very difficult time distinguishing between fantasy and reality. Okay, I'm going somewhere with this. It's like when he was doing that rant against SETI. Remember, he was bringing up all this WWF wrestling stuff, right? Another example is when he went in on his baby mamas and went on his older daughter. Remember, he had the wrestling belt. You remember that? Same thing. It's just he blurs the line. What I think, and I'm not sure, but what I think Umar is drawing this from is this right here. I want to apologize for being late. I had to meet with the HVAC specialist, Jose, to see if we can't get this HVAC going on because it's getting hot out here and I just can't. You know, sometimes life can be very hard and you may have an idea or a dream of opening up a school. But maybe you collected 100,000, 200, 400,000, 500, $1 million, $2 million, $2.5 million, up to $3 million if for free. You done collected the money, but you can't make the school happen. But when I turn and look around off my back, what I say, that but a ugly ass trap. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm dealing with that. I've been getting over this COVID. I apologize. I ain't gonna be teaching and preaching too much today because it's hot out here. We was gonna have the choir come sing a little ditty for y'all, but they didn't want to do it because all the mold on the wall. Little kids, they want to come and look inside. I say, you know, they got the windows are still boarded up. Hey man, it's been over almost 4 years. The windows still boarded up on these trap band doors. I said, kids, you can't. I look down over. What is over there? We got weaponry all up. What is this over? Huh? Look. Well, oh, well, Jesus. Amen. See, now is the time for Umar Johnson to come clean. See, the Lord been waiting on you. Say, listen, I done forgive. We won't forgive you. We forgive you, Umar. The Cookie Crush chat forgive you. All them boys that was 10 years old, now they about 70. Excuse me, that COVID. They forgive you too. All them single mamas you done ran through and took their money and took their cookie. Talk about you gonna open up a school for black boys. It's been 13 years. They forgive you too. See, that's one thing we say about our people. We are very forgiving people, very generous people. We love to give. We'll give and give and give and give some more and some more and some more. But we also know how to forgive. We do have a musical selection for you all at this time. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch. FDMG. Amen. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Run them donations to me. Amen. Amen. All right. That's Pastor B. All right, let's keep going. Here we go.
Brother King Kong Consciousness, Dr. Umar.
That's the
Those attorneys did not live in Utah, so there was no follow-up. I recently consulted with a Utah attorney who told me I have a serious
See, he's talking about me. At first, I thought he was talking. He could have been, but he talking about me. That's clear.
case against Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Bunny. But I'm going to have to fly out to Utah a couple times to appear in court.
Umar, cut it out.
So this attorney told me that if I give him the retainer, he will begin the investigation on Pastor Bussy. And after looking at Pastor Bussy's YouTube page,
So he's already begun the investigation then.
he says he is quite certain that I have a case for slander, I have a case for libel, I have a case for defamation.
Umar, you called me gay. What are you talking about? You issued physical threats of violence. You've doxed my personal information. I go on and on and on, homeboy. Cut it out. Don't try to play the victim. See, he wasn't all like this before. I can pull up the video where he was talking all mad shit, trying to act all thuggish. See, you ain't about that life. You never was. See, you mistook me because, and I get it, because people do it all the time. And I'm real laid back, real peaceful. But on the other hand, I'm not the one to fuck with, real talk. I'm just not. I've never been like that. Okay. I'm cool. I'm real, I'm real. I ain't trying, but don't go there. Just don't do it. See, but it was a miscalculation on his part. He thought that he could bully me and threaten me and dox me and issue physical threats of violence. Tell his followers to come see me at my residence. See? He thought that was going to work, but he messed with the wrong one or the right one. See, and here we are to this day. Now he want to try to act like he the victim. You ain't no victim, Umar. Cut it out. Cry, baby.
And he also said because he's been making money off of my name for 10 years, that he can be made to pay me back all the money that he made in my name.
That's ridiculous right there, Umar. Again, there's two legal issues. One is free speech, but the other thing is, in terms of copyright law, that's not coming to mind right now. Fair use. So Umar, cut it out, man. Goofy.
And that we can lay siege to any property that he owns. I told him that the man is broke. He don't have any property. He basically pays his bills by making Dr. Umar defamation films. He said, well, if that's the case, if he has a job, then his wages can be garnished until he satisfies the balance.
Oh, this is ridiculous, Umar.
of the settlement from court.
Probably what I would do, Umar, with your fantasy land, your hypothetical as a reality, what I would do in this scenario is I would just quit my job and then set up a nonprofit and go on your ass. I shouldn't say it that way. Go in on your ass. I'm sorry. Go in on your ass and do it full time, right? But then everything goes to the nonprofit, just like you doing, right? All right, let's keep going. So,
brothers and sisters, I have finally realized.
I was listening to that. I was listening to Lanae's interview. I was listening to her interview today. No did it. No did it. Oh my God. Y'all wild up here. Y'all wow. Okay. don't go to y'all. Don't do that. I ain't gonna put that up there. Don't do that. All right, let's get back to it. All right, let's go. Here we go. Wow.
That I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund. I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund.
There he go.
And the reason I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund.
Somebody said no, did it? I agree. All right, Lanae just blew up the spot. Here we go.
Is not because I have to defend myself. I have to have a Dr. Umar defense fund. So I can
do that.
file suit against people who think it's okay to constantly slander my name and attack my mother.
Yeah, this is a new grift. Okay, he's loading it right now. The loading screen is on right now. Okay, here we go.
Attack my mother.
No one
attack my mother. So,
what?
Brothers and sisters.
What does that mean? What are you talking about with that? What are you talking about? Here we go.
This woman told Pastor Bussy, the Rainbow Bunny, the YouTubian struggle streamer. She told
Oh my God, I can't put that on there. Come on now, AJ. Don't do that. What in the world is going on? Oh man, what in the world? All right, let me. I don't know what he's talking about. Boy, he wild. Let's go.
Pastor Bussy, that I went down on her. Brothers and sisters.
Oh.
I'm willing to take a lie detector test.
What?
Brothers and sisters. I'm willing to take a lie detector test.
Boy, y'all wow.
Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. When that woman, after gummy bearing my Shango stick, that woman took off her underwear, and I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, and I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. When she took her underwear off, brothers and sisters, she smelled like something crawled up inside of her and died.
Oh my God, Umar, don't do this. It's y'all's principle. Let's go.
She smelled like an old fish tank. You ever smell a fish tank that somebody ain't cleaned in like 2 years? They got goldfish in there. They got all kind of fish. And it ain't been cleaned in years. That's what she smelled like when she took off those funky ass drawers. Her drawers were so old and so funky that I thought it was a wife beater. That's how stretched out her drawers.
What in the world? This guy is sick. Listen, I know we goof off. Okay, we do. We goof off. Sometimes we go too far. Okay. Sometimes you guys say stuff I shouldn't even be putting it on the screen. I get it. Okay. I know listen, I goof off. I get it. Okay. But this is supposed to be a school principal, a school psychologist, a therapist, the most requested scholar talking like this.
Her drawers were so old and so funky, I thought her underwear was a slingshot. Her drawers were so funky and so stank, brothers and sisters, that I thought it was a wife beater, brothers and sisters. And I don't mean no disrespect. So when she said, it's my turn, after she got finished swallowing the Shango, she said, it's my turn. After she got finished swallowing the Prince of Pan Africanism, she said, it's my turn. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, how do I get out of this? Because it ain't no way under God's heaven that King Kong consciousness face, nose, tongue, lips, ears, or hairline is going.
Did he say ears? I might have to try that. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I could not help myself. I should have did that. I apologize. But I'm gonna try that. You know, but I don't see how it would work. You know, but I ain't gonna go any further, but I ain't gonna do that. Wow. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. I don't know. Any of you men, I don't know. You ever I wouldn't even think to do that. Ear? Hairline, huh? You trying to do give birth again? Or what you trying to do? Anyway, there you go.
On anywhere near that cootie cat. Brothers and sisters, listen.
Well, did he say a cootie cat? What's a cootie cat? I ain't never heard of no cootie cat. This guy's something wrong with him. He said a cootie cat. What's a cootie cat?
Brothers and sisters, listen. She told Pastor Bussy that I went down on her. I'm willing to take a lie detector test. I
don't remember her. I don't know. Maybe she did. I don't remember Lanae saying that.
am willing to take a lie detector test, brothers and sisters. That woman smelled like a dead cow mixed with sour milk.
Come on, Umar. This is enough. Come on.
And menstruated underwear.
Umar, what in the... Don't do that. Come on, man. You're just taking it too far. You really, real talk, Umar, but you be doing too much. That's really what it comes down to. You ain't got to do all that. Oh, in the South they say cootie cat. I ain't never heard no cootie cat. I'm sorry, I ain't never heard that. I've heard a lot of things, but I ain't heard that. Anyway, let's keep going.
That was found in a funky alleyway. I lie to you not. She is so acidic.
What? How would you know that though, Umar? Look at this guy.
Her yoni verse is so acidic. She needs a baptism. She needs a deep cleanse. She needs an exorcism. I think she got demons living in that bat cave.
This guy, man. He's sick. Who talks like this?
I think she got demons living in that bat cave, brothers and sisters. And she thought that the world's most requested scholar was going to go down on her. Oh, no. My women got to be fresh and clean.
Yeah, but how would you know if, see, his story don't even make sense. This makes sense to anybody? It don't make no sense to me.
My women got to smell like fresh peaches.
Yeah, he is. He's nasty.
Fresh daffodils. My women got to smell like fresh roses. If you want these lips to ever touch your peach cobbler.
Here you go. Umar, don't bring up your lips with the bumpity bump. Don't even do that. Don't make me pull the picture up.
If you want this tongue to ever massage your honeycomb hideout, you got to be clean. You got to be clean. And she need a deep cleanse. In fact, I'm going to treat her because I have her address. I know where she sleeps. I have Pastor Bussy's address. I know where he sleeps.
You ain't going to do a motherfucking thing. Cut it out. Bitch ass. You ain't going to do shit, Umar. What the fuck you talking about?
I'm going to send her a gift certificate to the Yoni Spa. I'm going to send her a gift certificate to the Yoni Spa. I'm going to send her a gift certificate to the Yoni Spa because whatever she got in her, I don't know how many men she done been with. I don't know, but I've never smelled a woman smell like that.
Umar, how many women you been with though? Real talk.
But let me get back on topic.
What is the topic?
Let me get on topic with this
You talk about floors and doors and ears and I mean, come on.
funky coochie cat, Kansas City throat goat. Let me get back on topic trying to destroy me. You picked the wrong one. You want war? I'm ready for war. Ogun is ready.
He's so feminine. He bring up his little bracelets and shit. You want war? I'm going to show you war. Cut it out.
Ogun is ready. So she told Pastor Bussy, I went down on her. I pledge allegiance.
I don't remember her saying that. Did she say that Kukrashat hit? If she said it, say hit the one
To the African flag, that is a lie. She told Pastor Bussy, I hit a raw. I pledge allegiance to the African flag, that is a lie.
So he is talking about me because Lanae didn't go on any other platforms, right? Is Lanae still here? Maybe she did. Lanae, did you go on any other platforms and tell and say this on any platform? You're still in the chat room. I see you right there. Let me know.
She told Pastor Bussy, I get high in order to get intimate. She told Pastor Bussy the rainbow.
Oh, she went on KKC? Okay. So she went on KKC. Lanae says, not only me, another woman also. Oh, there's another. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, maybe no, but he's not in Utah though. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Here we go.
Ganging YouTubian struggle streamer that Dr. Umar has to get high before I get busy. I don't do drugs.
Okay, that's what we talked about. Yes.
I don't do dope. I don't get high. But she told him that. A lie. She lied on me like a dog, brothers and sisters.
Umar,
That
so
Kansas City throat goat Built
Oh,
like
Umar,
a sack
stop
of
doing
old laundry. Built like a sack of old, you fat, funky. Let me stay within
that. Here you go. Let me stay within character. You hear this?
character. She told Pastor Bussy I get high in order to get intimate. She told Pastor Bussy, the rainbow gang and YouTubian struggle streamer, that Dr. Umar has to get high.
I don't mean to laugh, but it's funny. I can't lie. That's funny. Yeah. She let me know. Yeah, she let me know about that. We exchanged some more information today. She knows what I'm talking about. Here we go.
Before I get busy, I don't do drugs. I don't do dope. I don't get high. But she told him that.
Yeah, but Umar, I have a video where you say that you get high at your shrine, so cut it out. Also have a video where you go off screen and you snort. Also have the video where you're talking to Brother Manny, rest in peace, and you're talking about what you were burning up inside of the abandoned buildings. And you were asking whether or not he got the paraphernalia. So cut it out. I also have videos of you popping pills, and not just one, but over and over again. So cut it out, Umar. I just want to look something up. Let's see here. This video, the video that we're watching right now is from the 9th. That would be last Wednesday. And I interviewed Lanae on the 25th for the first time. But Umar, he responded with when we interviewed her for the second time. And that would be on, here it is right here. I'm just looking at it. That would be on the 4th. And then Umar does this on the 5th. I just want to be clear about the timeline. All right, here we go.
A lie. She lied on me like a dog, brothers and sisters. That Kansas City throat goat built like a sack of old laundry.
I can't believe he's talking like this, Umar.
Built like a sack of old, you fat, funky. Let me stay within character.
See that?
Let me stay within character. Only worthy. You are only worthy of shining the Shango, you dusty hoe. You are only.
Ooh, whoa. Umar, you really wild, boy. You get yourself under control. Yeah, Swagonito. Now I see why people were going in on him.
Only worthy of shining the Shango. How we doing there, family? So anyway, brothers and sisters.
Boy, he really mad.
She told him that I get high. She told him I went down. She told him I went raw. That's me, my brother, Dr. Umar.
He said, you that dude that be on the internet begging.
Ifatunde. Yes, sir. That's me, my brother.
Yeah, I know that was you.
That is me, my brother. Yes, sir.
Oh, God.
Yes, sir.
In Delaware, man.
I'm in Delaware, brother. This is the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy you're looking at. Yes, sir. That is me in the flesh, elder.
Oh, my God.
That is me in the flesh, elder. I'm battling demons right now, but we're going to win.
Lord have mercy.
No problem. No problem.
Wow.
Powerful, powerful.
I'm just on my way to help my mom with her groceries.
Oh, man, that's beautiful, brother. I take care of my mother. That's beautiful, brother.
She's 83.
Oh, man, bless her.
I mean,
83. 93.
Yeah,
Bless
yeah.
Queen Mother, man.
Man.
I pray to God my Queen Mother get to
Yes, I watched
93,
all your
man.
stuff too, man.
Go ahead and snap that circle, elder. There you go.
Wow,
One
love
love,
you,
man.
man.
Thank you, man. And bless
Okay.
your mom, man. Bless
Yes.
your mom. I'm gonna keep you in my prayers for your mom, and you
Thank
keep
you.
me in your prayers for my mom.
man.
Thank you, brother.
You're really, really intelligent, man. I'm so proud
Appreciate
of
you,
Wow. He has no clue.
man.
man. And you,
But when
you
we
know,
get this school
you
open,
tell
we're gonna be
the
having all kind of community
truth.
programs here.
My grandson, I used to take right next door.
Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, when he was
Yes, sir. They good people at the Boys and Girls Club.
School, but he been having so many problems, and I took him on the side there for his mental health and stuff. He ended up getting in trouble, ended up getting 30 years shooting two people.
Oh, I'm sorry
Oh my God, man. Man.
to hear
Wrong
that.
people.
I'm sorry to hear
I used to take them
that.
there
I pray he get
all
himself
the
together
time.
when he get inside. I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
Man, I'm sorry. Well, I can't
I'm
wait
always
for you.
here, brother. You can pull up anytime. I'm always here. We had the school for 6.5 years, elder.
Wow.
6.5 years.
You was part of this?
Yes, sir. I'm from Philadelphia, North
Right.
Philadelphia, born and raised, but this is going to be my new home, Wilmington, Delaware.
Oh, man.
Yeah, in the playground. And we spend most of the days. We're almost
I
done.
was trying to come in here. You
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Once we open, brother, this is going to be the place, man. This is going to be the place. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take care, man. Yes, sir. That's me, brother. That's me, Elder. So, brothers and sisters, she stated 4 blatant lies. Well, 10. She said I loved her. I wanted to marry her. I wanted her to have my baby. 44 years old. 3 fellatio sessions, and I wanted to marry her. I wanted her to have my child. I was in love with her. She said I masturbated, brothers and sisters. I don't want to be foul.
What in the world, Umar?
But I got to, she said I masturbated in order to have sex. She said he got to masturbate. Talk to any woman who's ever dated me in my life.
Umar, he really telling too much. Why is he talking like this? This is a principal, a school psychologist.
Talk to any woman who has ever dated me in my life. Does Dr. Umar masturbate? Has he ever masturbated in front of you? Guess what, y'all? I've never masturbated in my life. God.
This be lying. He be lying so much. Come on, Umar, don't do that. Look at him. This guy be lying.
Fellatio sessions, and I wanted to marry her. I wanted her to have my child. I was in love with her. She said I masturbated, brothers and sisters. I don't want to be foul, but I got to. She said I masturbated in order to have sex. She said he got to masturbate. Talk to any woman who's ever dated me in my life. Talk to any woman who has ever dated me in my life. Does Dr. Umar masturbate? Has he ever masturbated in pal?
I'm sorry. I can't believe he even talking like this. Look at this guy. Look at him.
Beans and spoiled milk. Your yoni-verse smell like. She knows why I wasn't there. She know her mother kept me out of her life, so she's very mother.
I'm sorry.
I never masturbated. I never had a need to. I'm not into that. Grade or 12th grade, one wet dream.
What
I can't remember.
Whoa, what in the world is going on here? Umar, stop. What are you doing? I accidentally skipped and it went to something about the. What in the world? What's wrong with this guy?
Elder, I'm battling demons right now, but we're going to win. Years, Elder.
Wow.
6.5 years. I wanted to marry her. I wanted in my life. Does Dr. Umar masturbate? Has he ever masturbated in front of you? Guess what, y'all? I've never masturbated in my life. God is my witness. I've never masturbated in my life. I had a wet dream in 11th grade or 12th grade. One wet dream. I can't remember if that was 11th grade or 12th grade. At
What? 11th to 12th grade? I don't know. Maybe it's different for different people, but whatever. We're going to leave it right there because he's telling too much.
the Scotland School for Veterans Children in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. At the Scotland School for Veterans Children in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. I had a wet dream. I was still a virgin. I had a wet dream in
Why are you talking like this?
the 11th grade or 12th grade.
Okay, so you're a virgin in 12th grade, then 11th, 12th. Okay, why are you telling all this?
That was it. I never masturbated. I never had a need to. I'm not into that. She said I masturbated. I only saw her 3 times. So in 3 sessions, 3 hours apiece, You spent what, 9 hours with me, 12 hours in your life alone? I masturbated, I got high, I went down on your funky cootie cat, smelling like sardines and sardines and spoiled milk. Your yoniverse smelled like sardines and spoiled milk, and you saying I went down. I got high, I masturbated, I went down, what else? I got high.
No, don't say nothing else, Umar. Please. Please don't. You ain't got to say nothing else.
I masturbated.
I don't remember Lanae saying these things. Am I missing something? Lanae came across as respectful, fair, and professional as a professional lady. Yeah, but she did go. They were saying she went on KKC, so maybe she said some other stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't understand why he has to say all this again and put extras on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just okay. I'm gonna do this briefly. What purpose does it serve to talk like this? That's all I got. What's the purpose? Again, he's serious. I mean, he's really trying to paint this narrative, but even while painting this narrative, what's the point? How does this benefit you, Umar? I'm talking Umar. How does this benefit you? Do you think about that? You have black boys who you claim to be the leader to, and they're watching this video, and what are they supposed to think? Even with the masturbation piece, listen, it's normal human behavior. Real talk. Okay, again, you do stuff too much, it could be a problem. I get that, right? But it's normal. That's what happens. So even how you're framing this, it's not reflective of someone who's coming from a place of maturity, understanding these types of dynamics when it comes to human sexuality. That's a problem, because you claim to be a school psychologist. And then you lie about you people. We know you lying. Why you gotta lie? It's just so unnecessary. First of all, you don't even have to bring half of this stuff up. More than half of the stuff you're talking about, you don't even got to bring it up. Ain't nobody worrying about all that. That's you. I don't masturbate, and we only met 3 times, and I only had a wet dream. Who talks like? Why are you talking like that at 50? Living in your mama closet with a teenage mutant ninja. Let me stop. Anyway, I can't call it a mobile. I don't know. He just goes too far. He does too much. It's unnecessary. Thank you for the super chat. We almost done. Leona says, Umar, you homeless grifter, what do you... Oh my God. Listen, real talk, he looked bummy in this video. So Umar, you ain't got... And hygiene is not your strong suit, Umar. You're a hoarder. What are you talking about? Anyway, let's finish this up. This is too much. It's just too much. Thank you for the super. Thanks for all the super chats, everybody. We're close to the record again. My goodness. Let's finish this up. There's probably about 10 more minutes to this, and then we're gonna be done. Here we go.
I went down.
I'm thirsty.
I got
something to drink.
I went down.
Look at this guy.
I didn't use a condom. And check this one out. Guess what else she said? I asked her to put her fingers, brothers and sisters. She said I asked her to put her fingers in my rectum. Sisters, talk to any woman I've ever dated.
She did say that, though.
Go to high school, go to college.
Notice that he's saying dated. He's not saying had sex with. Okay?
Go to the school district of Philadelphia. Go throughout the world. Is there any sister I've ever dated who can tell you I asked them to put their fingers in my rectum? You were the throat goat. That's it. You were the throat goat. Why are you making up these lies?
Umar, you tripping. Oh, we got the thousands like. Thank y'all so much. Boy, we've been breaking records. The 10 minutes to 40-minute record. Don't do me like that, Tracy. Come on now. Don't do me. I'm working. Let me work, okay? Oh, you all crazy in here. I ain't reading this stuff. It is. Oh no. Oh no. No, don't do that. Y'all, come on now. All right, we gotta finish this up. This is too much. Oh, don't worry, Carl. You didn't miss anything. Oh no. Oh no. Don't do that, Lanae. All right, let's go. Let's get back to it. No. Asia, come on now. All right. Oh man, this is too. I need to water that plant. This is too much. Let's go.
I'm willing to take a lie detector test with her. I'm willing to go to Kansas City, Kansas, and take a lie detector test.
Y'all have me
I'm willing to
cracking
go to
up on this
Kansas
live
City,
stream.
Missouri, and take a lie detector test. And I want the lie detector technician to ask 10 questions. Did he want you to have his baby? Did he want to marry you? Did he want you to have his baby? Did he masturbate in front of you? Did he do drugs in front of you? Did he hit you raw? Did he go down on your funky, sardine, rat-infested, smelling like the worst fish tank never cleaned? Did he go down on you?
Digging in his nose. Boy, Umar's deranged. He just crashing out. His nephew said that his mama used to have fish tanks and stuff. So I think that's probably where he's getting this reference from, which is kind of interesting. Oh no. Umar's the prince. Umar's the prince of pan poopiness. I should laugh. I shouldn't even have read that real talk, but I couldn't help myself. It's not right, Carl, because Umar called me gay. I didn't like that. I don't appreciate it. So I shouldn't be laughing at it when people call, because I don't know that. I don't know if he is, so what? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's funny though. It's funny. All right. Okay. Here. Oh my God. You guys need to stop in there. Oh my God. What is boy, you guys crazy. Okay, let's stay focused. Here we go. Oh man.
Brothers and sisters, they attacked my mother. You don't talk about nobody's mother. You don't talk about nobody's mother, so I got 2 lawsuits that I got to pay for.
Oh no, don't do that, Derek. Okay.
I got 2 lawsuits I'm about to pay for. Let me go to Baby Smurf for a minute. I love my child. Let me say that.
All right.
I love my child. Let me say that.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna get serious now.
I love my child. Let me say that.
Because if you did, you'd be taking care
I
of
pray to God she's safe. I pray to God she's healthy.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Baby Smurf has my number. She is not blocked. She can text me anytime. She can call me anytime.
Man, this chat room is crazy.
She has a mother with a house. I have a cousin of mine who invited her to come and stay with her. Baby Smurf don't want a place to stay.
So you notice that Umar, he doesn't say, I have a house.
Baby Smurf has places to stay. And I pray my daughter is well. I pray she's well. But I need y'all to understand something. If she want her father's help, she can have her father's help. If she want her mother's help, I think she can have her mother's help. I've had relatives reach out to her. She don't want to be helped. She loves the attention that she gets on the struggle streams.
Umar, she shouldn't be talking
She's
like
called
that.
me out my name. She's disrespected me, but
That's besides the point, Umar. And you shouldn't say anything negative about her. This should be handled offline. It's you over in Africa.
she's still my child. She's not honest about a lot of things. She knows why I wasn't there. She know her mother kept me out of her life, so she's very
He's sick. Again, he can't hold himself accountable for anything.
dishonest. She told somebody on an interview this morning or yesterday that I wasn't there when she was born. Complete lie. I'm the first person to hold her after the white doctor.
See, Umar, he's lying about that because you weren't there to sign the birth certificate. Y'all remember this hit the one? See, the mother had to call him to sign the birth certificate. Why? Because he wasn't there. And he tells this whole story about how he didn't want to sign it because the name wasn't the right name that he wanted her to have and all this other stuff. But she had to call you to the hospital to sign the birth certificate. And they don't wait on that shit, Umar. You don't know this because you ain't been a man. You ain't been a father like you should, or a husband. They don't wait a couple of days or the next day to sign. No, they get that done right then. They ready to go. You weren't there, Umar. Lie so much.
Complete lie. I'm the first person to hold her after the white doctor. I had her more than her mother had her first 5 years of her life. But if she wants to lie, she can keep on lying. I understand her loyalty is to her mother. And because her loyalty is to her mother, she's going to keep on lying. But that's not the point. I just want all y'all to know that if my daughter ever reaches out to me, I'm here for her. So what you see her doing is all intentional. It's strategic. She's very intelligent. She knows exactly what she's doing. And I think she knows. And I pray my baby is safe. But I think she knows that if she gets help, she can't act crazy on the internet no more. Because guess what?
This is a horrible thing to say, Umar.
What?
Yeah.
My help is going to come with conditions. You're going to
What?
get your ass somewhere and sit down. Read a book. Get up.
That doesn't help her with her mental health. Furthermore, Umar, as a parent, it's unconditional love. You don't help your child with conditions. If the child needs help, if your child needs help, you help them. There's nothing to talk about. There's no stipulations. There's no conditions. That goes to show you what type of person you are, Umar.
Off the damn internet for a minute.
Listen, his daughter is homeless. She's out here, real talk. She's urinating in bleach bottles in the backyard. But there's conditions. No, she has some serious issues going on, but you don't care. Even right now, you're over in Africa.
Let's get you enrolled in some classes at the Community College of Philadelphia.
That's not what she needs right now. That's irrelevant.
Let's get you enrolled in some classes at the Community College of Philadelphia. Let's get you enrolled in some classes at the Community College of Philadelphia. Let's get you at the Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology. You want to do some plumbing, some architect, some auto mechanic. Let's find you a summer job. Can we start with
That's not what she needs, Umar.
a summer
This is
job?
crazy.
I will help my daughter, but it's going to come with conditions.
Boy, this is sick, man. This guy.
But what you're not going to do is keep on disrespecting me repeatedly over and over. We're not doing that.
See, that's what he does. He it's all about him. But see, his daddy was the same way. Remember, he said, "You're dead to me." But this is cross generational. It's sad, but it is what it is.
Good to see you, young king. Good to see you, man. All right, brother. That's gonna have to stop. But brothers and sisters, I just wanted to go live to clear the air.
Yeah, Swagonito.
I came on here to say more than what I said, but my mind is all over the place.
As usual.
They sent social services to my mother's house the other day, brothers and sisters.
Well, good, because your relatives, they did the same thing. Okay, you have what you're doing is wrong, Umar.
The Kansas City Throat Goat and Rainbow Bunny Pastor Bussy sent the social service.
I didn't send anybody, but I do know that there were people who are mandated reporters who were in the live. So Umar, you can get upset with me all you want to. It don't make no difference. If everything's on the up and up, then you ain't got a problem.
They were there twice this week. Social services came out to inspect the allegations made against me.
What are you talking about, Umar? Ridiculous. Social services. What allegations are you talking about exactly? That you were having sex? Cut it out.
So that will also be included in my lawsuit. There's also something else I want to say.
Here you go.
There's also something else I want to say. There's also something else I want to say.
He's thinking of something else to say in the moment. What's going on?
Somebody trying to pull up on the prince.
Oh, here you go. Damn, look at this guy. That's that paranoia. He has it really bad. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I believe that Siobhan Stone, a.k.a. I'm the original Eat Up the Prince. That's what she called herself in the text message. And I have plenty more text messages of hers that I did not post. I probably have about 50 text messages of her begging to eat the Shango. I have about 50 text messages of her begging to eat the Shango. I got about 50 text messages of hers begging to eat the Shango. But she called herself the original I Eat Up the Prince. So Miss Siobhan Stone of Kansas City, Missouri, the original I Eat Up the Prince 3 times. Siobhan Stone 3 times. a.k.a. Lanae Stacks. Siobhan Stone, Lanae.
He's so mad and agitated. Damn, Lanae, you really did a number on this guy. Poor Umar. But that's what you get, bro.
Stacks, throat goat, hood rat, jump off, fishy coochie. Fishy coochie, the queen of fishy coochie. I believe she may have taken information regarding the bank account of FDMG and my personal. I discussed this with the attorneys. The attorneys told me that it would be in my advantage.
He's making this shit up on the spot, y'all. Hit the one. Damn. This. Listen, I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. You're going to have to prove that in court, Umar.
If Siobhan Stone.
Yeah, that's defamation right there. What does he talk? I don't even understand what he's saying exactly. Hold on, let's see.
Throat goat or Pastor Bussy tries to access my personal account or the.
What are you talking about, Umar? Boy, he out there. He way out there. What are you talking about? Why you got to put me? Listen, you got to throw me in there too. What in the world?
School's account, because that is a federal crime. So we have a watch on my account and the school's account to see if Pastor Bussy or Throat Goat Siobhan is going to try to compromise my accounts.
What are you? Am I missing something here? It doesn't make any sense. What is he saying? If Lanae was on KKC's show, KKC is studying to become, I think, a pastor, right? But then he said, Pastor Boost, the B word in Utah. That's the state that I'm in. It just doesn't make any sense. None of this makes sense to me. The whole idea that she steals his, allegedly steals his, Lanae allegedly steals his bank account information, personal bank account information, and then also the bank account information for FDMG, and that somehow I'm involved with that too. What are you talking about? This video is from the 9th. So this is 6 days ago. Yeah, 6 days ago.
Because that is a Fed charge. If they mess with the school's account, that is a Fed charge. If she gives information about the school account to anybody else, that is a Fed charge. We know Pastor Bussy called the gas and electric company and impersonated himself as Dr. Umar.
I'm thoroughly confused. I'm trying to make this make sense. But this is Umar, so yeah, he really is. It just, and that's probably why people were going in on him. So say Mr. Lenon, that's his nickname for you. He's it is weird for him to be calling another man that anyway, right? Real talk, but that's Umar. It just doesn't. The story that he's telling, it doesn't make any sense about accounts being probably stolen, or what does that mean exactly? And then that I allegedly impersonated him. What are you talking about, Umar? Thanks, James. James also says Umar's so mad he making it worse himself by lying. Yeah. And people were going in on him during that live. That's why he stop the comments for that live stream. And then if you look at the videos that they re-uploaded, look at the comment section. People are going in on him for different reasons. The daughter part, they don't really like him talking this demeaning Lanae in that way, talking about, all that other stuff he said. Women in general, they don't take kindly to that type of thing because it's insulting and it's hurtful. And if a man wants to really try to demean a woman, they can go to the hygiene thing. Right, that's been par for the course. It's just the wrong thing to do, because most women, they take care of they take care of themselves. And Umar knows that. He's a sick individual. He's not making it any better. He's not. Thanks, James. Quincy T says this is crazy. Wow, he is literally having a meltdown. Yeah, he did. Okay, and we're almost done. But yeah, he's having a meltdown. It's a total crash out. He's supposed to be 50 years old, a Black conscious leader, and a school psychologist and the most requested scholar, but this is how he behaves. This is the principal. This is the person that people want to send their children to. This is the person that people have sent millions of dollars to at this point for a school that still does not exist. It's wild, all the way across the board. Yeah. But Quincy T, I told people that this was going to happen. Hit the one. I told people after we did I think it was a second interview with the Lane. It might have been the first interview. I told them how Umar was going to react, and that's exactly what he did. Exactly. To a T. Quincy T. Thank you for a super chat. He talked about Lanae and she is someone's mother. Yeah. And he also he engaged in revenge porn and was saying all kind of crazy stuff. Even in the post on his Instagram page, yeah, this is someone's mother, but Umar, he doesn't care. He's not thinking about anyone else. He's crashing out. It's all about him. He's not even concerned about his own daughter. So, he's not worried about Lanae's son. In fact, he texted Lanae's son with a veiled threat. So what kind of man does something like that? All the way across the board, Umar, he's a disturbed individual. Real talk. Thank you, Andrea. FDMG fingered the All right. Let's finish this up. Thanks again, James. Okay, we're gonna finish this up right now. Here we go.
A couple years ago, Pastor Bussy called the gas and electric company, and I know because I heard the audio. They taped him.
Did I tape the audio? I think I did, but the thing is, I didn't have to impersonate Umar. See, that's the thing. If you heard the audio, then you would hear me saying that I'm Umar Johnson, right? And I'm impersonating you, so I'm trying to sound like you, and I'm saying that I'm you. if memory serves me correctly, that's not how that happened. I don't even remember if I played the audio or not. You guys, anyone in chat remember if I played it, hit the 1. If I didn't, hit the 2. Because that was such a long time. Well, it wasn't a couple of years ago. This was quite some time ago. But if you heard the recording, then you would hear me pretending to be you. Okay, that didn't happen, Umar. I did. And there's other people that called up there, though, too. I think he's mixing shit up because a lot of this don't make no sense to me. He's mixing stuff up. Someone said 1, someone said 2. Okay. I don't remember. I did call up there. This was when he first got electricity turned on, and I called 3 different power companies in that area. The first 2 said that they didn't service that location, and the third, which I believe it was Delmarva. Okay, I could be wrong because it's such a long time ago. Delmarva. They're the ones who service that area, and I simply had asked, and I didn't have to impersonate anyone. I just gave them the address for both sides of the street, and I said, "Is there an active account for any of these addresses?" And they went one by one. They said no, and they on the other side of the street they said no, and in the other building they said, because there's 3 buildings, they said no. 3 different addresses. That was it. But Umar was saying that he had electricity turned on. Okay, the point was that Umar, he did have electricity turned on, but there was no active account with Delmarva. And what that means is that he was stealing electricity. Okay, that has nothing to do with me trying to impersonate Umar to call up there. No, that's not how that went, Umar. But the point is, someone said Flacco called and yeah, he did. You're right about that. I have that. I have all those videos. So why is he putting that on me then? You called too? Okay. Some of y'all other people in here might have called. Yeah, it is. It's public information. So all this other stuff that Umar talking about, I don't know where I think he's mixing and matching things up. I think that's what he's doing. Yeah, because it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And again, he exaggerates shit and he mixes things up and then he makes things appear to be something that they're not. I didn't impersonate Umar. What is he talking about? I don't know. Boy, this video right here. Now I see why everyone was talking about it. Because Umar, he was tripping in this one big time. Just making things worse and just telling lie after lie. But that's what he does. He's a pathological liar and a master manipulator. Let me go ahead and close out this poll. There were 2,194 votes. The poll question is, will Umar Johnson respond to Mary Ann Lawrence expose? 58% said yes, 42% said no. Okay, thanks to everyone who voted on this poll. Actually, I'm going to leave it up. Let's see if we get to 2,200. Okay, we need 6 more votes on that. All right, in the meantime, let's finish this up. Here we go. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in. Shout out to the Cook Chat. Here we go.
They taped him. We have him on recording of falsifying himself, impersonating Dr. Umar.
Okay, that never happened. I don't know what he's talking about right there.
To try to get information on the account and to try to sabotage the account.
No, I don't know. He's mixing things up. He's not talking about me. Okay, I assumed that he was, but right there, he's not talking about me. I think he's mixing and matching all kinds of stuff at this point. It's crazy.
So I got to put money out.
Oh, here we go.
To sue Pastor Bussy in Utah.
But then he says that I'm in Utah, so he is talking about me, but the story that he's telling is just not true. I don't get it. Yeah, that's what it is. But man, I'm like, man, that's crazy. What is he talking about? Why would I need to impersonate Umar? I don't remember I thought I did record that though. I don't remember. I really don't. It was such a long time ago. It wasn't 2 years ago, a few years ago. That was what, back in 2020. It was like over 5 years ago, I think. But then this whole story about accounts and all this other stuff, I don't have no idea what this guy's talking about. But it sounds as it is. He's talking about me because he's saying in Utah. Pastor B.
Got to put money out to sue throat goat Siobhan Stone, Lanae Stacks for violating HIPAA law. She had no legal right to put my mother's business in the street. I had a couple Kansas City queens who wanted to pull up on her.
Here he go.
A couple of my Kansas City supporter sisters.
He got some queen thugs.
They said, Dr. Umar, give me her address.
Some queen thugs. See, here he go. He did the same thing back in the day. Here he go. You better watch your mouth too, clown. I'm gonna tell you right now.
We gonna whip her ass.
You gonna sue her talking like this? Umar, you tripping. She can sue you.
They was going to come to the house and just whip her ass for what she did because you don't talk about nobody's mother.
Yeah, it was. It was before. Yeah, it was before I even monetized, from what I remember. Yeah.
But I said, I think I'm going to do the legal route. The legal route is going to hurt her more. The legal route is going to hurt her more. Pastor Bussy, I thought he would stop. He ain't going to stop because he feeds his family off of my slander videos.
I make good money, though, I tell you, but I feed my family off my day job, real talk. But I make good money here on YouTube, real talk. I'm very thankful.
So, brothers and sisters,
Watch, he's going to talk about impersonation and then file a lawsuit suing Lenon in the Cookie Crush chat for emotional damage and threatening closet space. Well,
I
that's
just wanted to
wild.
clear the air.
Okay, Umar.
I don't know how 3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters, she's
50 years
counting
old.
from the date.
I like the bald hair too, by the way. When I met my wife, she had her hair cut. She had dreads her whole life up to like 2 days before we met, and she had cut her hair. Her hair was like this. Right. That's the thing. Well, anyway, I don't want to be good. I'll tell you. Let's keep going.
They hosted the event all the way up to now.
I'm so appreciative. That's all.
She's including all of that as a relationship. She told people that me and her was on the phone for hours. Talk to my women. My Ifa Tunde.
Your women, he telling on himself. Ain't he hit the one? Can you believe this guy? Misogynistic.
Queens will tell you he don't talk on the phone. I don't like talking on the phone because I talk for a living. I don't want to talk on the phone. I was never on the phone with her for no hours. What is she talking about? She fabricated this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And why? Because I cut her off. You didn't take good care of my mother, so I cut you off. Move on. You got paid. Move on. You got paid. What's the problem? 3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship with marriage, love,
She never said a 3. Now, did he say 3.5 now? I thought he said 2.5 first. You see this guy? He be lying so much.
Talk to my women. My Ifa Tunde queens will tell you he don't talk on the phone. I don't like talking on the phone because I talk for a living. I don't want to talk on the phone.
Okay,
I was never on the phone with her for no hours. What is she talking about? She fabricated this whole thing. And why? Because I cut her off. You didn't take good care of my mother, so I cut you off. Move on. You got paid. Move on. You got paid. What's the problem? 3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship with marriage, love, masturbation.
Oh, my goodness.
Talking about I ate out your fish tank. You have an aquarium down there.
Umar, you already said all this. You ain't got to do it again. Cut it out.
She has an aquarium down there with every creature in the ocean. She got squid. She got clams between her legs. She got oysters. She got shrimps between her legs. She got salmon, whiting, tilapia. You name it, she got it. Squid, octopus, every funky creature is between them legs, brothers and sisters. She needs a yoni steam, a yoni dream, and a yoni clean. She need a yoni steam, a yoni dream, and a yoni clean.
Here you go again.
Oh, man.
Here come the trash man. Something wrong with this guy. You see? What just happened?
In with the prince. Sister Stacy tapped in with the prince. Going once, going twice.
Yeah, he really mad. He's so mad. Well, good, Lanae. You good. Don't even worry about this clown.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, and I want to apologize.
Here we go.
To all black.
I don't see how any woman would want to get up on here after him talking like this. Any woman up here, would you get up on here with a man talking like this, 50 years old, hit the 1? If you would. If you wouldn't hit the 2.
Women that I had to.
We almost done.
Divulge
this
so
month.
Much of my personal, intimate details, Sister Stacy, but I got a woman who's trying to destroy my life, my credibility. She's trying to.
He said the same thing about the conscious stripper.
Slander my mother, get my mother taken from me because.
What? Umar, you really stretching it now.
I don't want to be with her in a romantic capacity.
Oh my gosh.
You know, but be.
This lady know he on some bullshit. Look at her. She's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at her. She already know he owns some bullshit. Let's see.
Be that as it may, we don't have to talk about that. But
Right.
where you tapping in from, Sister Stacy?
I'm from Barbados, but I live in New York.
I spoke in
Oh, okay, Barbados.
Barbados 2 years ago.
Yeah, because you would probably, hear the accent. A lot of people get my accent mistaken for Jamaica. I don't know why.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's not Jamaican. I can hear the
they're
difference.
They're
both-
completely
I
different.
got you. Probably because they both English colonies, former colonies.
Here you go.
Yes, exactly. Most of the Caribbean actually was ruled under England.
Yes,
So,
yes. And I just out the slave uprising in Barbados.
Because Umar, he didn't want to hear her say nothing. Look at him.
And I'm trying to remember the brother's name. Do you remember the brother's name who led the slave revolt in Barbados? It was the largest.
was it Bussa? I
Yeah,
think it was Bussa. There's a
Yeah.
Boosie, what you talking
statue
about?
of him. We have a statue of him.
I saw the statue when I was
Right.
there. Yes,
Bussa. Wait, hold 1 minute. Hold 1 minute.
yes.
How's in office? How can I help you?
Ooh, lady, you better get up off it. Don't do this. You're going to get fired. You need to cut it out.
Hi. I'm good. No. No, you gotta tell me.
Umar don't like this.
Oh, yes. Yes, Andrew. How can I help you? Okay. My red snapper. Yes, the red snapper. Sure. What's that?
He ordering some fish? The irony.
Okay.
This is crazy if that's what they...
Uh-huh.
Doesn't the video image
Okay.
look way better here? It's because I have more control of the lighting when I don't really live stream from here that often, but the video quality is a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is, but
Okay.
Umar be doing that to people though too. She said red
okay.
snapper. The snapper snatch. Yeah, she at work. Somebody trying to order some fish.
All right.
And some squid and some halibut, some salmon,
Okay, so just give her the garage as is.
some crab.
Okay, no
lobster,
problem.
all
I'll let
that.
Virginia know as soon as she gets back from lunch. No, you don't have to call her. We will do that.
yeah, Little Mermaid stuff.
No, I didn't know that.
See, somebody ordering some red snapper
I
or
didn't know
something
that.
like that.
Sister Stacy got tied up.
No, look at Umar. He mad. He just cut her off. This is wild. A perfect ending. Umar, look at Umar going to the store to go get him some fish. I'm just playing. He trying to go get him some scrimps. All right. The deep blue sea. What's up, Captain Edward? And the deep blue sea. Here we go. Let's finish it off. Oh, this must be there's a store on the corner, around the corner from the school. That's where he's at. It's like a liquor store. Umar, he just looking around.
Orange juice in the water. What I owe you there, bro?
He got to record everything. He got them dollar bills and some change. Poor guy.
$3.50. Have to give you a 10. Nah, no gin today. I might come back and get some gin for the ancestors.
Let's wind that back. Damn, Umar.
$3.50. Have to give you a 10. Nah, no gin today. I might come back and get some gin for the ancestors. I normally pour the gin to the ancestors.
No, don't cut it out. Hey, don't try that, Umar. Nope. Yeah, I'm going to pour some pop just for the ancestors. I normally pour it for the ancestors. Cut it out, Umar. Stop. See, they're used to you getting gin. That's why they said no gin today. They're used to you getting gin there. There ain't enough ancestors to be paying for pouring gin like that. Talk about it that you ain't gonna get no gin today. That's because they're used to you getting gin every time you come through there. Probably every day when you in town. Lanae said you was buying stuff too at the what-you-call-it. So listen, that's why you're trying to clear it up, Umar. That's all you trying to do. This poor guy, he can't stop self-snitching. Umar, he be self-snitching. Got him. He always self-snitching. Y'all notice that about Umar? He got him some dollar bills. He's just like a little teenager. So he got him a dollar bills.
$3.50.
Umar, poor Umar.
Nah, no gin today. I might come back and get some gin for the ancestors.
See that? He trying to clear this up real quick.
I normally pour the gin to the ancestors.
I bet you do.
I might come back.
Mm-hmm.
I need some ancestral protection.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, here we go. You ain't fooling nobody, Umar.
Thanks, bro.
He always self-exposing. This poor guy. Just wobbling down the street. Smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice. Lay back with mind on my money on my mind. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Rolling down the street at FDMG.
Smelling like a porta potty, talking about somebody went down on your funky ass.
He keep going. See that? The sweating, just a sweaty bum walking down the street talking about seafood.
He was in love with me. He wanted me to have his child at 44.
There you go.
I don't even take care of my son with autism. I hosted Dr. Umar for an event. I got a copy of Dr. Umar's book.
Okay, isn't that a HIPAA violation too, by the way, Umar?
And I still don't know how to take care of my son with autism.
Look at this guy. Damn, now I see why everyone was talking about this video. Look at him.
I skipped my son's IEP meeting to go to Philadelphia to swallow Shango. I missed my son's IEP meeting to go to Philadelphia to swallow Shango. I missed my son's IEP meeting to go to Philadelphia to swallow Shango. Can somebody tell me?
Yeah, he is. He really is.
How you host the Dr. Umar seminar for parents? How do you host a Dr. Umar seminar for parents and you don't know how to advocate for your own child? Your son been in special ed for 10, 11 years.
Yeah, that's a HIPAA violation, Umar.
You don't even know what FAPE is, LRE? She don't know what a FBA, functional behavioral assessment, independent eval? She has done nothing for that boy. She has done nothing for her child. I want the father to reach out, not to talk about her, but so I could teach the father how to advocate for his son.
He's trying to clear that up because we had to address that when I had Lanae on. Yeah, Umar, he's something else. Look at this bum. No job, drinking off of donors' money, gin and everything. Gin and juice. Look at him. He's going to drink the whole thing. Take it the whole thing to the head. He's like a little child, ain't got nothing to do. Hashtag no gin today. All right, it's almost over because he's just sitting up here doing nothing. Shout out to the Cook Rush chat. Records were broken today again.
So far, so good.
Everything looks good. I saw that handle on there.
Okay.
Realistically, you're not a fan. The only thing I'm trying to add is to redo it. So if I could just steal you to take a look real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing over there. Yeah, no self-awareness. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. It went a lot longer than what I anticipated. Again, if anyone views this and you have a story to share from your personal experience dealing with Umar, you can email me at LenonHonor@yahoo.com. I want to thank everyone again inside the chat room for tuning on in. I hope you enjoyed the show. And if you did enjoy the show and you haven't hit that like button, go and hit that like button. That'll help with the algorithm. We've been getting massive amounts of views, relatively speaking, likes, subscribers, super chats, all that stuff. So we'll keep this momentum going and I'll continue covering this Umar Johnson saga. All right. Shout out to the Cookie Crush chat. And as we always do.
Oh my gosh, so you're fancy, huh?
Yeah, black community activist.
Ah,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Well, good for you.
Thank you.
See her eyes shine, she's my slow bunny please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you goose, stepping out of control.
It's me and you tonight.
Snow bunny.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Dancing till the light. With my snow bunny love. Been party by the night.
See her eyes shine, she's my slow bunny please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you goose, stepping out of control.
It's me and you tonight.
Snow bunny.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Dancing till the light. With my snow bunny love. Been party by the night.
See her eyes
That's
shine,
y'all funny.
she's my slow bunny
Okay,
please.
Derek, thank you so much, bro.
In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to
Thank you,
my
Sydney.
nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you goose, stepping out of control.
Thanks, Cindy. I appreciate it.
Me and you tonight.
Snow bunny.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright.
Yeah, shout out to Chick Fresh chat. Hope you all had a good time tonight.
Dancing till the light. With my snow
Thanks for tuning on in.
Been
Hope
party
you
by
enjoyed the
the
show.
night.
Got to get my gin and
See
juice.
her eyes shine,
Want
she's my slow
cookies.
bunny please.
Crush.
In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream.
Crush.
Touch to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you goose, stepping out of control.
It's me and you tonight.
Snow bunny.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
Yeah.
Dancing till the light. With my snow bunny love. Been party by the night.
see her eyes shine.
No
She's
bunny
my
love.
Snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream.
Thanks, BH.
Touch to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you goose, step
Lenore Bieber. Thanks, T. Jones. Lenore Bieber was twerking. Okay. All right. All right. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. I do plan on live stream tomorrow. I do need to take a break too. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out by the morning time. What's up, Jimmy Jamboree? Shout out to the Cook Fresh Chat. Cook Fresh Chat's undefeated. Appreciate y'all. Sincerity. Okay. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And I'll talk with y'all soon. Y'all take care. Peace.